Naam.
Yeah, for some people, like Shaykh said, you must find a teacher in your son, etc. It kind of
Teacher in everything, even maths, you need a teacher. Even swimming, you need a teacher.
Yeah, especially when it comes to your sons and so forth. It sounds very foreign for us these days. Are there any examples in the tradition where, I would say in the Sahabah's time or in the Tabi'in's time, are there any examples?
The mere term Sahabah and Tabi'in imply having a Shaykh. Sahabi means companions, meaning companions of someone, of a Shaykh. Rasulullah was their Shaykh, they were his companions. Tabi'in means what? Followers. Followers of someone before them. Right? Tabi'in, followers. They were followers of who? A Sahabi. The group of Tabi'in, each one used to have a Sahabi who was their Shaykh. Like Abdullah bin Umar, he was the Shaykh of many of the Tabi'in. Abu Hurairah was the Shaykh of the Tabi'in. Sayyidina Ali was the Shaykh of many Tabi'in. Sayyidina Umar, other Sahaba. Each Sahabi, after Rasulullah passed away, they went to different lands and they would have their halaqah. People who would come to them and learn from them. And they are Tabi'in. That was their Shaykh. If you ask that Tabi'i, where did you get the deen from? He wouldn't say Google. I read a book, Fiqh al-Sunnah. Where you got your deen from? He said, I got it from this Sahabi who got it from Rasulullah. So, and that way they did not only inherit the aqwal of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam from that Sahabi, they would also inherit the ahwal of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam from that Sahabi. Because that Sahabi had in him, he took from Rasulullah's statements and states in him, that Sahabi. And then that Tabi'i will take Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam statements and states from that Sahabi. Then that Tabi'i, he would come and say, okay, there's nobody alive today who met Rasulullah from the Sahaba. But there are many people who met the Sahaba. Oh, you are a Tabi'i. Did you meet Abu Bakr as-Siddiq? Yes, I did. Allahu Akbar. Did you meet Umar ibn al-Khattab? Yes. Did you meet Ali? Yes, I did. I have spent 10 years in the company of Ali. He said, Allahu Akbar. Now can I spend 10 years in your company? Can I get the ahwal of Ali bin Abi Talib from you? Which are the ahwal of Rasulullah? Because Ali bin Abi Talib spent 35 years with Rasulullah. So, you see, that's how the silsila, the transmission is coming till our time. Shaykh to Shaykh to guides to guide. And it's not only in ihsan, in fiqh as well. We learn fiqh to Shafi'i, fiqh from our ustads, who learn from their ustad, who learn from their ustad, who learn from al-Ramli, who learn from Ibn Hajar, who learn from Zakaria al-Ansari, who learn from Imam al-Nawawi, who learn from al-Muzani, who learn from al-Shafi'i. There is a sanad. I'm not making this up. There are actual sanads going back to Imam al-Shafi'i. And Imam al-Shafi'i, where did he learn from? He learned from Imam Malik. He has many sanads, but I'm giving you one chain. He learned from Imam Malik. Who did Imam Malik learn from? He has many chains, but one chain, he learned from Imam Nafi'. He spent about 20 years in the company of Imam Nafi'. Nafi' spent 20 years in the company of Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Umar. Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anh spent 20 years in the company of Rasulullah. Well, not 20 years, but 12 years in the company of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So all of it is coming. Qira'atul Quran. You have these qaris reciting Quran. Every one of them has a sanad going back to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The qira'at. In hadith, al-Bukhari narrates from Ustad, and Shaykh, an Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we have chains going back to Bukhari. So in every science in Islam, there is a chain, there is a sanad, there is a silsila. I'm not saying there are not fake people. I'm not saying there are people who abuse these things. I'm not, just like in hadith, you got fake hadith, right? Mawdu'at, people who made up hadith. In Sufism also, you find fake Sufis. People who are engaging in kind of nonsense. And in fiqh also, don't you get muftis who give ridiculous and stupid fatwas? Making a mockery of fiqh, This is haram, that is haram, or this is halal, that is halal. Yeah. So, in every science you will find people who distort it. But that doesn't mean the science itself and its teachers is to be rejected. So the same thing with tasawwuf, there has been distortions. There are people who mess around or exaggerate or go extreme. But the science itself is there, it's mawjood, and its asanid are there, and the shuyukh are there, the salihin are there, they will always be there.